Hello, this is Horniman's podfics, and there's not much really to say for the fic. It's just it. My face feels like it has a very tight face mask on. Whatever you do, don't get a sunburn on your face. That's all I gotta say. But get started. This is Kit by Avvi88, Chapter 9. Shota was wondering how today was going to be. It was Friday, and Shota was ready for the day. Hisashi had a teachers' meeting about Hawks joining the staff, so he left before him and Izuku. Izuku was clearly excited to finally be away from All Might. Having been running around like a madman all night, now with Izuku under him, they were walking to class. Underneath him, they were walking to class. A few students were in the hallway. Some looked at Shota with a scared look, not surprised, seeing as he is a giant lynx with dark fur than armor. Izuku was still limping a bit after stretching his muscles yesterday, but Recovery Girl said he should be walking with Recovery Girl said he should walk on it frequently so it doesn't get stiff. Walking into the classroom, most of the students were already there. Shota and his kit walked over to where the sleeping bag was laying before settling. He looked around the student. He looked over the students at the classroom and heard most of them whispering about what happened yesterday with All Might. A few minutes later, when all the students were in class, the door opened and Takemi walked into the classroom. When the students saw who it was walking in, chaos erupted. Okay. Settle down, everyone, Takemi said calmly, but high enough for everyone to hear. Everyone settled down and stopped talking, clearly excited to hear why the number 3 hero was in their classroom. My name is Takemi Keigo, or better known as Hawks. I am going to be y'all's new heroics teacher and be your substitute until Aizawa-san is back to normal. Takemi explained, a smile on his face. Again, the class erupted into chaos. Okay, how about you ask a question one at a time? I can't understand you like that. He chuckled. Most of the students raised their hand. Okay, Ashido, ask away. Yay! Okay, first, where's All Might? And second, how do you know our names? All Might is not going to be teaching here at UA anymore after the incident, what happened yesterday. And second, and to your second question, I practiced him yesterday, so we didn't have to go over that in class. Takumi answered. Shota had to give it to him. Within 2 minutes of being here, he already made it. He was already better than All Might at teaching. All Might couldn't get the students even sit down without breaking the door every time. Hagakure, your turn. Will you be teaching here will you be teaching here permanently, or is that just until they get a new teacher? I'm working here permanently. I'm a perm. Oh my god. I am a permanent member of the staff and will be teaching here for the rest of your school days. Yarazu. Yarazu. Are the are the heroic classes going to be different from now on? It depends how All Might. It depends how All Might had been teaching. Today, for example, since I don't know how y'all fight, we are going to have one-on-one Quirkless battles first. Then one-on-one battles with Quirks. Just so I can understand your technique and how to improve them. Takumi? Okay. Okay. Takumi is 100% better than All Might. He doesn't send students into battle inside of an enclosed area the first time he's teaching. He could see some of the students' faces and they were surprised, but pleased with the changes. Kaminari. Some of the students, yeah. some of the students, some of us have different difficulties reading. Takes a little bit longer to understand more. Some of us have difficulties reading. Takes longer understanding studies more and more. Will those people be able to use their phones and stuff for help? Poor Kaminari. He's clearly nervous about this whole thing. That whole thing what happened with on Monday. All Might didn't let him use his phone it since it was pissing Shota off. If he were human right now, he would shove a sock down his throat and kick him out the door. Of course. Of course. If you have a problem, whatever it may be, you can come to talk to me after class and discuss it. You don't have to talk about it in front of the whole class. I know it may be uncomfortable. Until I sort out whatever you may need, you are allowed to use your phone if it helps. Also, Minetta, get your I got it. I like this part. Also, Minetta, get your ass back in your seat and stay there. If I see you going after anyone in this class again, you will be sent to the principal's office. Do you understand me? Takumi asked, his whole appearance going from relaxed to dark. Shota could see the females in the class relax. Yes, Takumi-sensei. Mineta stuttered out, scrambling back into her seat. Okay, if that was everything, you can work on some homework. Takumi instructed. The class started doing the class the class started doing their homework, going into small groups to work together. Takumi walked over to the two felines and sat down beside them, stretching out his wings around them, giving them some extra warmth. I don't understand how All Might was this bad at it. I don't understand how All Might could be be bad at this. Oh my god, I mess up every time I read that sentence. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. I don't understand how All Might could be bad at this. Takumi chuckled, scratching Izuku behind the ear. Izuku started purring and leaning into the touch. From the days Shota and Izuku spent as cat, he's noticed how touch-starved the kitten was. He always went out of his way to either be close to them, to be close to him or Hisashi. He he leans into the smallest touches and relaxes into it. From what from what Izuku explained, the first day they got turned into cats, Buse was in the picture. He knew he didn't have the whole story yet, but he also knew how smart it was to turn back and also get. But he also no he also knew that it was smart to get back to human so the detectives could be involved. Shota hated that he couldn't do anything yet, but he also knew that stressing Izuku out right now was a really bad idea. This whole thing has been most relaxing. Yes, but Sho yes, but Shota knew that Izuku's instincts were going haywire because of his size. He he could protect himself without Shota right now. The whole progress they made the last few days were gone. They didn't know if it would be a side effect when they turned back, so he wanted Izuku to have a relaxing week. They would be turning back within 1 to 8 days now, so Shota just had to be patient. I can't oh, my eyes were blurring for a minute, and my glasses fell on the floor, and I don't feel like picking them up. But I can still read this. Um, where did it go? The rest of the class went by. Takumi has been doing great. Been a great teacher so far, helping students that needed help, not calling out on something personal. Heroics have been absolutely great. Shota knew that his class needed training there to train their quirkless fighting, but Takumi was patient with everyone. Kaminari was in heroics today because it was the first lesson with Takumi. I'm trying to catch my breath. Hold on. When home, when Kaminari short-circuited, and some of the students started snickering, Takumi put them in their place immediately, walking over to Kaminari, helping him sit on the ground. Hey, short-circuiting is not something you should laugh at. Just because they're just like every other quirk's drawback. It hurts and they are they are quite aware of everything happening around them. I know someone with an electric quirk, electric quirk, and whenever they short circuit, you know what we do? You know what we do then? Help them. And you're here becoming heroes, and heroes do not laugh at anyone. You're you are going to meet so many people who are going to have the same problems, and if you keep on laughing at your friend's pain, maybe heroics is not for you. Takumi finished. Everyone looked down in shame. Looked down at that in shame at that. Of course, Shota had explained quirk drawbacks to the class before, but it seems like that little speech gave them a kick in their ass they needed to think straight. I'm gonna pause this, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Um The rest of the day went well. No one got sent to the infirmary after training. Takumi had explained that it was sparring, not fighting, they were doing today. So when everyone got too excited, he stopped the fight. This should have thought, was a teacher that he could get behind. Takumi can control this class 10 times better than All Might ever could. Takumi's no. Keiko's first day went extremely well. Yes, the class had had energy and their own personalities, but it just made it even better. It surprised Keigo when he learned from one of the students how All Might had been teaching them heroics. He he apparently just pointed out what they did wrong, but didn't say anything to how to improve. But didn't say anything about how to improve it. The glint of happiness when he corrected and gave them compliments on what they did in bad twisted his gut. They had explained that Aizawa was a good teacher and helped everyone learn in PE, but because of All Might had heroics, but because All Might had heroics, Keiko was teaching them was not something Aizawa was teaching. Now that the rest of the weekend, now he had the rest of the weekend to get everything from his apartment to the dorms. He knew that his room was being prepared for him yesterday, as of today, so he could move in before that. He had patrol tomorrow, so some of his day will go to that. We'll go to that too. This will explain that his room will be the one next to Yamada and next to oh my god. This will explain that his room will be next to Aizawa and Yamada, seeing that they're his new guardians. Hisashi had invited him over yesterday to eat dinner and watch movies. It ended up with Izuku curled in his lap and Aizawa next to Yamada as they slept on the big and comfortable couch. Keigo could really get used to his new life. I really truly believe that Hawks, that like in the actual canon, would actually be a really good teacher. But also, there's like some things like, oh no, he wouldn't be so much of a good teacher. He might need a little help in canon. But in this book, I like how he I like how he kind of gave the kids in the class a stern talking to when Kaminari short circuits. Cause I don't think, comment if I'm wrong. No one actually told the class that what they were doing, like they were laughing at Kaminari. Like if they were laughing, I don't remember. Okay, it's been a while. I It's like with me, I know like bits and pieces. I know about everything in the first season. Um, because I wasn't able to actually watch the anime when I could, but now it's on Netflix and I'm really sorry actually watching it. So I don't know if the students actually laugh at Kaminari or not. But I like how he practically reprimands them. Like, no, you're not allowed to do that. You do this to help them. And it's like, if you keep on laughing, you can just kind of get it, like, go on somewhere. Um, and also, like, in the actual canon, I still did not understand why All Might just said, okay, we are going to, like, first day of training, it's like, we're gonna, you're going to do rescue training. Not even seeing how they fight, what their quirks can do, not fight each other. Honestly, I think they should have. I think, like, impersonally, I think they should have went to learning how to fight, like quirkless fighting, and then add quirks. My opinion. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this fic. I I apologize how many times I messed up. Um, I really like this series. Not series, but well, chapter fic. I still don't remember if I actually told y'all this, but this is a 30 chapter fic. So have a good day, and I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful day. I don't know why I went British there, but oh, there's one thing. Okay, so I have a sketchbook and I thought I lost it, so I had to completely tear my room apart just to find it. Just turn up to be under my other sketchbook, and I'm mad. But I was mad, but I found it, and I'm glad I found it. All right, doodles.